Hello, my name is Jasadia Lopez from Clark County, Washington. This year, the legislature has introduced bills like the Shelter Not Penalties Act to combat the criminalization of the houseless by establishing statewide standards and limits on regulations in terms of public spaces. What legislation will you support and hope to pass that protects the most vulnerable while still focusing on solutions to the heart of this crisis, affordability and housing?
Thank you so much for that question. I really appreciate it. And I think people who are experiencing homelessness, they need to be treated with compassion. They need to be treated with dignity. We have seniors, people, veterans, people who are experiencing homelessness, and we need to make sure that they're treated fairly, compassionately. I think from my perspective, we're here in Olympia, we seem to be putting a lot of rules and regulations into place that kind of limit what local jurisdictions can do. And I think that's a little bit of a mistake on Olympia's part. I think we should be partnering with our cities and partnering with our counties, looking at real solutions, looking at real things that we can do to help those who are experiencing homelessness. And so I think my perspective has always been to show graciousness and kindness. But we also have to understand in Snohomish County, where I live, a few years ago, we had a lot of people that moved into public spaces and they set up tents and right on our county plaza. And, we were trying to do county business there, and the needles and a lot of the stuff that came along with those who were camping there made it really difficult to conduct business. And so some of the bills that we've seen in Olympia this year are tying the hands about that. I think when it came up in committee, I specifically talked about the soccer fields, and somebody sets up an encampment on a soccer field, and you have little 5 or 6-year-olds come and they're ready to play soccer and their parents are there. But now we have this homeless encampment there. And so I think if we can partner and make sure we have places for people to go, make sure that there are resources available, that's really important. But we also can't just make it difficult so that others who are there to use the fields or use county facilities or city facilities aren't able to do the business they need to do. And so I think we need to have a compassionate approach, but we also need to realize some of the things that come along with that. So thank you for that question.
Well, what a wonderful, thoughtful question, because really that's what I think, that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for, is to really help the most vulnerable people in our communities. And we have seen that throughout the state. So down in Clark County, up in my neck of the woods in Snohomish County, we see people living on the street. We see people that are camping, people that are living in cars, and it's heartbreaking. And we need to make sure that there's something that we can do about it. So the bill that you're talking about, I think, is a critical piece of that puzzle. We want to make sure that it's not a crime to be homeless, that it's not a crime to, maybe sit on a bench, maybe take a nap in a park because you have nowhere else to go, or even to live outdoors. But part of the solution to that is not only making sure that it's not a criminal penalty, which unfortunately some cities have done, but to make sure that we have options for those folks to live. So we kind of have two bills going together. We've got the bill that you're talking about, House Bill 2489, and then we have another bill, House Bill 2266, which I'm actually sponsoring, to make sure that all of our communities are building the housing, building the shelters that those folks can access, especially this time of year when it's cold and rainy, or other times of year when there might be a heat dome and it's really, really hot. But we want to make sure that people have access to safe, secure shelter. I mean, the difference from somebody, living in a tent as opposed to them being able to lock their door at night and feel safe is monumental in somebody's life. So a lot of different things we have to do to make that happen. But I think criminalizing homelessness is the wrong answer, but building more housing is the right answer. We can do both of those things. It's going to take a lot of work. But I think we're on the right path. So I really appreciate the thoughtfulness of that question and the compassion that you expressed in asking it. Thank you.
question always comes up. Where can you get the finest burger in Washington State? Who makes the best hamburgers? Well, I've tried them all. I've been to the Pickwick in Fife, the Iceberg in Walla Walla, the Lakeview at Lake Chelan, even to Fat Smitty's at Discovery Bay and Big Tom's here in Olympia. They're all good. So what's your favorite burger joint in Washington State?
Let's do that's a good idea. Okay, that's a good idea. All right. Thank you. That's a good idea. And I guess people can still stand there next to me, I think, right? Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just got to remember what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I think this is Julia, right? First step is Julia? Yep. Great. Jim, we're ready. Okay, good. Awesome.
Hello, Debbie. Governor, sir. I know. Now I'm going to start a rumor that I'm your favorite legislator.
Favorite legislator.
You mentioned me in both of your speeches, and now I'm the first bill.
Now we're here. It's true. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I have an
I love it. Thanks for coming by.
Set a bad precedent.
You may
Yeah,
be
the housing
we got a
in
few
House Our
houses.
Neighbors has arrived.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
You can set your things here on these couches right there.
Yeah, do you
Come
want
on over,
Suresh,
everybody.
do you wanna come over
Oh yeah,
here?
come on over.
On this
Yeah.
one, do you want to stand on this?
Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, we got a crew. Yeah.
And we'll all kind of array ourselves.
And we got kids here. I love it.
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome.
The organizers.
Hey, wait, feel free to
Yeah,
come on over. If you
in.
want to be in, feel free to be in.
Come on, like, I don't know which side to take. You can stand on any side you want. The right side.
How's it going?
left
Great to
side,
see you.
the
Yeah,
right
thanks for
side,
coming by.
right side.
Appreciate it.
Well, we'll just kind of array ourselves.
Do you want to stand right here next to me? I need some help with this. Hi, how's it going? Hey, what's your name? What is it?
Dane.
Dane. Awesome. Dane, I might need your help here. Let me show you something. So this is what I sign in order to make it a law. This is the paper that makes it a law. Where do you think I sign this thing? What do you think? There's one more spot that needs to be filled. Got any ideas? You got it. That's the spot. So you make sure this is my first one in a year, so I got to make sure I go to the right spot. Yeah, a little right. Exactly. A little right. Julie, come right on up. Yeah. Squeeze on in, everybody. Great to see you all. Thanks so much for being here. Dane's going to help me out here. So first, to the folks watching on TVW, I'm Bob Ferguson, and we're here at the Capitol with a number of legislators, Julie Reed, whose bill I'll be signing shortly, and advocates for housing. But just as a preview, this is the first day of signing bills adopted by the legislature into law. So it's the final stage of that process. This room at the Capitol is where we do most of our bill signings. And so you'll see us signing about a dozen bills this morning. We do a few more this afternoon. So it's the start of a lengthy process. I've not done this in a year, so I'm a little rusty. We'll see how this goes. But I'm thankful Dane is here to help me out with the bill signing. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start today actually with a series of bills all around one important issue, a really critical issue, and that is the need for more housing in Washington State. And this was a big priority last year, legislative session. I really appreciate the bipartisan work of the legislature last year. I must have signed close to 20 bills last session, if not more, related to try and improve the amount of housing that we're building. We just have a huge need for that all across our state. So the first several bills this morning are all related to that general topic. So House Bill 1687 is the first bill I'll be signing today. This legislation builds on this work by helping the city of Seattle build affordable rental housing. Specifically, it removes state barriers to assist the city in planning, construction, or operation of housing projects under the Housing Cooperation Law. By increasing flexibility for development, we can help create both affordable and market rate homes, expand overall supply, and ease pressure across the housing market. The prime sponsor of this legislation is Julie Reed, who's been a real leader in this area. Give her a round of applause. And as the representative would no doubt agree, you know, any piece of legislation takes a village to get across the finish line. So there are many people here who worked really hard, and we appreciate all of your work on advocating for more housing and this piece of legislation in particular. Okay, so the way we're going to do this, Representative Reed, if you don't mind, is I'll use two pens, one for you and one for our friend Dane, who's here, and maybe his first bill signing. So I'm going to sign this bill into law. Dane, I need you to keep that pen for me, okay? And then one, of course, for the prime sponsor. Give another round of applause. And then we're going to take a photograph, so everybody look right over here.
All right, and smile, buddy. Here. 1, 2, and 3, and again. All right.
Awesome.
Great.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you all. Thanks so much. Yeah.
Thank you. Slide that way.
Thanks.
sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day. Yeah.
See you.
Thanks. Okay, this goes to you. Is that how this works? Great. Wonderful. Perfect.
Thanks, Representative. Yeah, thank you.
We're moving one bill out of order because the number's still on. So
No problem.
we'll take
Okay.
care of it.
So next up we have, So next up we have Salahudin and Riccelli, right? Yep, perfect. I'm on the right bill.
We know them.
Yes, we're on the right bill. Okay. Then I think we're ready to bring them in. Yep. Uh-oh, thank you.
A little bit forward, yep.
I get it? Thank you. Hey, Warren. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Come on in, yeah. Everybody, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, great to see you. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. Thanks so much for coming by. Is Marcus not joining us? Just want to make sure. No problem. Yep. Come on in, everybody. Representative, you know where to go. Yeah. We're getting this. Come on, step right up, you guys. Don't be shy. Awesome. I'm going to wait till that door closes and we'll get started. Great. So the second bill we're signing this session is also related to housing, which again is a really critical issue for the people of the state of Washington. House Bill 1859 removes barriers for faith-based organizations to leverage their property for housing development. This bill allows faith-based organizations to create a higher density of housing units when they're developing a mix of affordability and market rate housing. My administration and the legislature and advocates are all working really hard to make housing easier, faster, and less expensive to build. I so appreciate everybody who made this legislation possible. Appreciate in particular Representative Salahudin, who's the prime sponsor of this legislation. He's with us today, and also the companion sponsor, Senator Riccelli, for their work on this bipartisan bill. And with that, I am pleased to sign this legislation into law. Please give a round of applause for Representative Salahudin for his important work. Yeah. And let's take a photo, everybody.
All right, right up here. 1, 2, and 3, and again. All right, thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. Good luck today with everything, too. Yeah.
really
Thanks, you
appreciate
guys. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Great to see you. Yes. Come right on over this way. Thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Where are
Is this your first bill?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Just want to make sure I had that right. Okay. And do we have everybody? Wonderful. Thanks again, everybody, for the hard work on this. Really appreciate it. House Bill, and we're staying on the theme of housing, by the way, for a couple more bills. House Bill 2151 builds on the work of labor and industries has been doing to speed up modular housing approvals in Washington state. This bill, which Ellen and I has been involved in with the prime sponsor, who I'll speak about in a moment, streamlines the inspection and approval process for out-of-state modular housing manufacturers. It increases the pool of approved inspectors, allowing manufacturers to verify they are meeting Washington building codes more quickly. This creates efficiency without creating new costs, making housing development faster and more accessible while maintaining safety standards. Our goal, of course, is to have more manufacturers building modular housing here in Washington state. This was a bill that I highlighted in my State of the State address just a couple months ago, feels like a while ago now, because our state desperately needs more housing, and that's why I so appreciate legislators like Representative Mangeras, who's really been a leader on this and was a prime sponsor of this legislation. It takes a lot of work to get a bill through the state legislature. On behalf of the representative and myself, we appreciate all the advocates for this bill. We know it takes a team effort to get it this far, and it's also my understanding that this is the representative's first bill that's being signed into law, which is always a very special occasion. Please give her a round of applause as I sign this important bill into law. Congratulations. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And the pen. All right, let's take a photo, everybody.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And again. All right.
Awesome. Thanks again. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks so much. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yep. Yes, correct. And so this is the one we've got next. Perfect. I think we are ready. Thank you.
Good. All right, come on in. I've got it. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You too.
And so, that's they just the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not
she's in transportation.
It's no, okay, fair enough. Okay.
Just letting you know.
Yep, no, perfect. Thanks to both of you for being here. Staying on the housing theme still, Washington is in the midst of a significant housing crisis. We need more housing, and House Bill 2228 seeks to mitigate this issue by increasing housing affordability. This bill requires the State Building Code Council to convene an advisory committee to recommend amendments that would allow for scissor stairs in mid and high-rise buildings. This particular stair design saves space and reduces construction costs by using fewer materials and decreasing the overall footprint of the building while also increasing housing density. The buildings impacted by this legislation can significantly mitigate the growing demand for housing while at the same time lowering costs for both residents and developers. We appreciate the hard work of the legislators who are sponsoring this legislation and stuck in committee meetings right now. So that's the way it goes right now at the end of the session. The prime sponsor, Representative Zahn, and Senator Bateman on the companion bill. We greatly appreciate their service on this important bill. She must have heard just in time. Representative, perfect timing.
We just voted on a bill in Transpo.
Good to see you.
Here I am.
Representative Zahn, everybody. Right on cue. So, Representative, I just was saying how busy all of you are right now, obviously, and you're being stuck in committee. So we're so thankful you're able to get here. So to take a moment, but I just went through this bill and the important work this does. And, I've said we've had a series of bills now we've been signing this morning, all related to housing, and just appreciate your leadership and those of so many others to make this bill a reality. Your timing is perfect because I'm just about to sign this bill into law. So give a round of applause for the representative for her leadership and her skill at multitasking committee hearings, committee votes, and being here to receive her pen. Yeah,
Thank
congratulations.
you so much.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, let's take a photo, everybody.
1, 2, and
Awesome.
Thank you.
so glad you made it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Yep.
1541 next.
Great, I'll trade you.
We have Representative Abel here, and then we're going
Perfect.
to move 2269 back to the.
Perfect.
Great, got it.
Thank you. Good to see you. Yeah. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. We got a crew. I love it. Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah. Come on in, everybody. Feel free to come on in. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Mason. Yeah. Right here. So much. Yeah. There he is. Yeah. Good to see you.
Thank you so
I know there's a lot
much.
of running. I know there's a lot of running around.
There
So
is.
you come right over here to mine
Okay.
on this side. How's that? And feel
Sounds
free to
good.
balance everybody out here if you don't mind. We've got a few. Oh, we got more folks coming. Excellent. Good to see you. Good to see you. Come on in, everybody.
Can I do a couple real quick special introductions?
Yeah, of course.
Here?
Yeah.
Jay, Aubrey, can I have you folks come up here? These are folks from back home.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Pleasure.
you, Aubrey Dupuy. Fully nicknamed the bill after her grandfather. This is the Jim Judd Act.
Jim
a veteran,
Judd Act.
a veteran from Michigan, very highly
Oh,
respected
no
and
kidding.
honored. So I wanted to make sure I did the introduction.
I appreciate it. And sorry, your name again is?
Jamie Cradle,
Got it.
Yeah.
And so Jim Judd was your?
grandfather.
Got
Highly
it.
respected.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was your grandfather?
Yep.
Got it.
Came into town today just for this. So
Got it.
Big
Jim-
deal.
Okay.
Yep.
I appreciate that. And where'd you come in from for this, by the way?
Spokane.
From Spokane. Okay. So it's informally known as the Jim Judd Act.
Yep. Jim Judd.
Great. Got it. Thank you. And your name's Amy, right? Yeah.
Jamie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Jamie. Thank you. Yeah. Great. So come on in close, everybody, and we're going to do this legislation. Yeah. Appreciate everybody's service. Come right on in. I know you're busy, so thanks for, yeah.
You're the busy one. Thank
So,
you.
so we're taking things slightly out of order. For those watching on TVW, we like to make sure that legislators who work extremely hard on this legislation have a chance to be here for the bill signings, but they're balancing out committee hearings and votes that are going on at the same time. So sometimes we take bills a little bit out of order, and that's what we're doing here. So we're moving from housing now to a different area, and this addresses issues related to veterans, an issue I care deeply about. My father, both my grandfathers, great-grandfathers all served in different capacities. All my uncles served in World War II. So those who serve is deeply meaningful to my family, both sides of my family. So we appreciate all the folks here who advocate for veterans and who have served, and all Washingtonians who have served as well. House Bill 1541 provides more flexibility in appointing veterans to the Veterans Affairs Advisory Committee by converting 4 more spots to at-large positions. It also adds military experience and diversity of personal experiences to member selection criteria, so we can be sure the committee reflects the diversity of the veterans community in our state. I appreciate the bipartisan support for this legislation. The prime sponsor of this legislation is Representative Abel. We really appreciate his leadership, and also the companion bill sponsor is Senator Nobles. My understanding, in talking to the representative as we were just chatting before getting started, is the bill is informally known as the Jim Judd Act, as I recall.
Jim Judd Memorial Act, yes, sir.
And his granddaughter, Jamie, is here from Spokane. And so what we're going to do, if it's okay with you, Representative, is I'll use 2 pens for signing this legislation. One, of course, for Mr. Judd's
There you go.
granddaughter.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. And one, of course, Representative, for you and your leadership on this legislation. So please give a round of applause for the representative and everybody here for this important work you're getting done. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
And let's all take a photograph, everybody.
Okay.
All right, we go 1, 2, and 3, and again. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks so much,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Great to see you all. Yes. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. No, it's important work. Yeah, thanks for what you do. Thanks again. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Appreciate
great work.
it.
Great
Thank
work.
you.
Really appreciate it.
2155, then 2304. Hey, I wasn't sure if this is something. Yeah. Thanks. 2155, then 2304.
Good to see you. It's been a little while. Yeah. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, feel free to drop your jacket over there. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Things right here. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hello. We got a crew. I love it. Come on over. Yeah, great to see you.
Hi, good to see you.
There's our sponsor.
How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. First of many times, I'm sure, right?
A few
Representative,
times,
you come
yes.
over on my right side. Thanks everybody for being here. Come right on in and just kind of fill in on both sides, balance it out, and feel free to come in close. We'll take a photo after we sign this into law. Thanks so much, everybody, for helping out on this legislation. We appreciate it. With a rapid rise in artificial intelligence, it's more important than ever for Washingtonians to know that AI cannot act as a licensed nurse or claim to be one. House Bill 2155 clarifies state law to ensure that only a human can practice nursing or hold a nursing title in Washington state. This is an important step to protect Washingtonians against predatory AI models and ensure that they only receive care from appropriately licensed nurses. I so appreciate the strong bipartisan support for this legislation. Of course, we really appreciate the work of the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Obras, and also the companion sponsor, Senator Jessica Bateman. I know the representative would agree that it takes a village of people supporting legislation like this, and many of those folks are here today. Thank you for your advocacy in making sure this legislation gets to my desk, and I'm pleased to sign this into law. And please give a round of applause for the representative for his important work. Thanks so much. Yeah. And let's take a photograph, everybody.
Okay, and right up here. 1, 2, and 3. And again, 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations again. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, good luck. I know it's a busy day. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day. Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, great. I'm guessing. Yes. So good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah, come on in, everybody.
Which side?
Why don't you take this side? I think it's probably the easiest. Yeah, if you don't mind. Come on in close. Thanks so
Last
much.
year I was in the hospital when we did that.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. So glad you're here in person this time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Our next, our next legislation is House Bill 2304. Condominium projects provide a cost-effective, practical pathway to homeownership for many Washingtonians. However, some of these smaller developments can face liability and insurance barriers, making it more difficult to build them. House Bill 2304 allows more small condo buildings the ability to use express warranties, giving builders and homeowners clear expectations from the start. It reduces insurance and liability risks to make condo projects more financially feasible. This is one of many ways that we're working hard to create more affordable housing all across Washington state. I so appreciate the hard work of many members in the legislature to get bills like this to my desk, but we of course especially appreciate the prime sponsorship of Representative Taylor for her leadership on this bill, which earned bipartisan support from the state legislature. And it's really my honor, Representative, to sign this important legislation into law. Please give a round of applause for the representative for her leadership on this issue. Thanks so much. Here's the pen. And let's all take a photo, everybody.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Thanks again. Yeah, thanks again. Yeah, really appreciate it. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Representative, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, good luck with everything today. I know you're busy.
All-nighters.
That's right. Richard's next. Richard. We know it's a big deal, so yeah. So thank you. We understand. Come right on in. Thanks, everybody. Come on in. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thanks so much. Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we got a whole crew. I love it. Thanks, everybody. Come on in, everybody. Yeah. A lot of folks. Yeah, take your time. We'll take a second. Yeah, no, we realize. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, we just realized you got a lot of votes going on, and it's a busy time. It is. Thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate you all being here. Do we have everybody? Wonderful. Okay. All right. Once again, we appreciate our legislators who are balancing out literally votes and committee meetings as we speak to be here in person for the signing of these bills. We have Representative Richards with us today, who's the prime sponsor of Bill 2199. This relates to derelict vessels, and derelict vessels pose serious environmental, navigational, and public safety hazards to our state waters. I appreciate seeing this bill because back in my AG days, I spent a fair amount of time on cases involving derelict vessels and came to really understand how problematic they can be in many areas for our state. House Bill 2199 strengthens the Department of Natural Resources derelict vessel removal program by allowing DNR to act quickly when an abandoned vessel's owner is unknown or cannot be located. It also includes a provision that allows the Department of Natural Resources and other authorized entities to consider a vessel derelict if it has not been registered for 2 years or more and is determined to be a priority for removal. These changes will allow agencies to move quickly to mitigate the hazards posed by these vessels, including toxic chemical spills, marine ecosystem damage, and risks to boating and recreation. We so appreciate everybody who's worked hard on this legislation to make it a reality. A particular thank you, of course, to the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Addison Richards, and it's my honor to sign this legislation into law. Please give a round of applause for the representative for his hard work. All right, let's all take a photo, and we're going to look right this way. Come in close, everybody.
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Again.
Awesome. Thanks again. Yeah, thanks everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, appreciate it. Good luck with everything today. Very much. Yep, you bet. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Yeah, feel free to. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
So much.
That's why we have plenty of room. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Good together. Good to see you. Good. Like from my son. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm Bob.
Hi.
What's your name?
Sebastian.
Sebastian. How old are you?
14.
You've been to bill signings before?
I think so, yeah.
Little bit? Yeah. Awesome. Come on in, everybody. Representative, why don't you come right to my right-hand side?
Okay.
And then everybody just kind of gather around, balance it out on both sides. It'd be great. Thanks for your work on this. And thanks for taking, I know committees and things are going on. Awesome. Everybody settled there? Great.
Your son over
Oh, yeah, Sebastian, come on up.
So he can be right. Yeah, he can
Sebastian, you can be right by the governor.
All right, that's good. All right. Sebastian's a veteran of these so, yeah, but it's good to see him again. The Office of Privacy and Data Protection is the central point of contact for state agencies on policy matters involving data privacy and data protection. House Bill 2606 updates statutes on performance measures for this office, allowing the legislature and the public to better understand its important work. It also adds oversight for state agency projects involving artificial intelligence. We appreciate everybody who's worked so hard on this legislation, but a special thank you to the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Barnard, for her leadership on this important bill. I hope the representative, she won't mind if I sign this with 2 pens because we have Sebastian back in the house. He should have one of these pens, right? And of course, one for the prime sponsor and representative. We appreciate your leadership. Please give her a round of applause for getting this legislation to my desk.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. All right, we're going to take a photograph, everybody.
right up here. 1, 2, and 3. Again. Okay.
Awesome. Thanks. Good
so
to see you.
much.
Yeah, where are you going to school at?
Kennedy, Marion.
Kennedy.
Nice.
How's it going? It's going good. What are you? What you're freshman? Yeah. How's it going?
It's going good, yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the basketball team doing?
Oh, just made good places.
Nice. Thanks, Representative. Appreciate it. Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah. Good to see you. Always good to see you. You met Katie Russell. I don't know if I have. Let's Katie. Hi, great to see you.
I went to high school. It's a great school. A long time ago, but yes.
Oh my God! Come on! Seriously? This is so great.
They all got home before the signing last year, so.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you guys. How's it going? You guys are all siblings?
Come on in, everybody. If you have anything to sit down, you can put it right here.
Come on in, everybody. Yeah. You take the spot to my right.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thanks for having us
Of
go.
course, yeah. All right. And what's your name?
Mercy.
Marcy. Great to see you. And your name?
Grace.
Grace. I like that name. And your name? Matthew. All right. Oh, sorry. One more. All right.
Just as tall as the lobbyist.
Got it. I love it. Okay. So thanks everybody for your work on this. And do we have everybody in here? I think we do. Okay. Thanks again for your work on this. Radiologic technologists perform X-rays and other important services for Washingtonians. The law currently requires supervision from a physician for many radiologic procedures involving injections. House Bill 2113 expands the types of licensed professionals who can supervise these important procedures and allows for virtual supervision. This improves access to radiology, especially in rural parts of our state. We appreciate everybody who's worked so hard in this legislation to get at this point. We especially appreciate the prime sponsor of this legislation, Representative Engel, for his hard work on this legislation and for bringing his whole family here down to join us for this bill signing. So, Representative, I'm going to use 2 bills to sign this. One for your children, for them to use when they're doing their homework, and one for you, of course. Yeah, give a round of applause to the representative for his hard work on this legislation. All right, guys, we're going to take a photograph. So there's some people here with cameras, so kind of turn and face right over here, and let's take a picture. Everybody ready? Okay.
We go 1, 2, and 3. And again, 1, 2, and 3. Couple more. Right. We got it.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, great to see you. Yeah. Let's do one picture with your family before you go. All right. Who's got a camera? Do you guys have a camera? Oh, sure. Who can take the best selfie with you guys? Who's the best selfie taker in the family?
Probably me, I guess.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Glad you can make it. I know things are busy today.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to
Thanks
be
for
here.
coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. You know where to stand right on and close.
Sure.
Thanks, everybody. House Bill 2540 requires emergency medical technicians to be recertified every 3 years unless they have 10 years of certified EMT experience. For those more experienced technicians, recertification is required every 6 years. Recertifying medical professionals is a critical part of ensuring safe and effective emergency care for Washingtonians. This bill reduces the administrative burden on more experienced EMTs while ensuring all EMTs are routinely recertified. This bipartisan bill passed legislature unanimously, which I really appreciate. We so appreciate everybody who made this legislation possible, but a special thank you, of course, to Representative Bernowski for his leadership, and he himself is a certified EMT and serves the public in many ways beyond his service as legislator, but we appreciate. Please give a round of applause to the representative for his hard work on this legislation.
All right, thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
And let's all take a photo.
All right.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All righty. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep,
good
good to
luck
see
with
you.
everything today.
Yeah,
all
should be
right.
fun.
Thanks so much.
One more.
Oh, cool. Glad you made. I know it's busy, so glad. Yeah. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Got a crew again. I love it. Got a crew again. Back. Hey, good to see you. Yeah. Come on in, everybody. Representative, have you on my right side, if that's okay. Step right on up. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. So appreciate being here. Feel free to step right on up.
Can I have Rip Angle up here too? He and I really work this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Why don't you take, yeah, perfect. Okay. House Bill 2269 is our last bill of this morning, provides options for the development of more middle housing like duplexes, triplexes, townhouses, courtyard apartments, and more in rural counties. It does this by clarifying state law around some rural county areas governed by the Growth Management Act, making it clear that they can increase middle housing supply in these areas when they are served by both public sewer systems and large septic systems. This bill helps expand housing choices in those rural areas. It's also another important step to make sure we're addressing a real need we have all across our state for the need for more housing. So we appreciate the fact that this is a bipartisan legislation. We appreciate Representative Engel joining us as well and his help with the prime sponsor in this legislation, Representative Adam Birnbaum. And so please give a round of applause for both these legislators for their leadership on this important bill. Congratulations, sir. Thanks so much. Yeah, and let's all take a photo.
1, 2, and 3. Right here. 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, thanks and thanks for your time. I know you guys have a busy day. Yeah, really appreciate it. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Thanks again. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, great to see the whole plan. Yeah, thanks you guys. Appreciate it. That was fun.